This is Soulstone Survivors. I played Vampire Survivors a little while back, and I think this game is in the same genre. It came highly recommended by my friend OGJawafawa on Twitch, so go follow him, by the way. He's great. I guess maybe I'll put a link to his... I'll put a link to his channel in the description below if you're watching later on YouTube. Anyway, this is Soulstone Survivors. I have never played it, so I'm going to click this Start Game button for the first time. So, I am some kind of barbarian. So I'll click Fight, and I'm going to fight in the Scorching Valley. Okay, let's eliminate the Lords of the Void. Okay, so I can determine the direction I'm facing, but it looks like I'm auto-attacking periodically. What happens if I click? Absolutely nothing. Nothing happens if I click. Okay. So it looks like I'm just controlling my movement and my facing direction. So in Vampire Survivors, all you controlled was your movement. And, like, you would run into things to pick them up. I'm trying to remember if there even were... I think you'd have to click buttons in a menu to make certain things happen. That was like the only other interaction aside from moving. So it looks like this game has at least added one other dimension. I'm not sure if shooting is a thing I'm going to eventually do, and if facing is going to matter to the shooting. Another thing that I read I could do is dash. Okay, which is a nice thing to have in games like this where I'm trying to avoid getting murdered. It looks like bunching up the enemies is great for getting a lot of kills at once. Looks like it takes 2 hits from this attack to mess these guys up. And looks like I probably want to be collecting these yellow things, I imagine. Geez, maybe I should move away from the spot where I was playing so that I can sort of free up some of those things. Okay, so now I'm going to select a power. Merciless, increase your critical damage. Leviathan, increase your damage modifier. Oh, but slow down. Okay. Or Brutal Strikes, rare power. Your critical strikes have a 50% chance of applying bleed to the target. Okay, so I don't even know when critical strikes are happening. Are they just happening randomly? And what is this thing? Okay, oh, hey, there's some kind of crystal. Oh, it's a health crystal, isn't it? Do I need a health crystal? I don't think I've been hit by anyone, so maybe I don't need that. Oh, who's this guy? Ah, get away from me! I do not want to be in your blast radius, thank you. Alright, let's collect a bunch of little experience crystals. I guess I should... Oh, hey! Bloodlust. Empower you and all your nearby allies? I get allies? Void. Creates a void in a random position that pulls enemies in a large area towards it for 6 seconds. And Shadow Bolt. Ooh, okay. Fires 7 shadowy projectiles towards a random enemy, piercing them and inflicting doom. Causes 210... Okay, so it's delayed damage. Let's do Shadow Bolt, mostly because I just want to see what firing looks like. So it looks like this is an infrequently fired thing. And it looks like it's... Oh, gosh! Looks like it's randomly targeted, like it said. Which means, again, my facing doesn't actually matter. So I have not yet learned whether or not my facing will ever matter. Oh. Leviathan increases my damage modifier more, so it makes me slow down even more. Expansive increases my area modifier, which affects all my skills. Yeah, let's make my area bigger. So I assume that also applies to my like basic axe attack that I'm doing here. Hi, I would like this guy to not be so close to me. This guy is way too close to me. Stop it. Oh, wait. Oh, what hit him? Was that my shadow blasty thing? Spontaneous combustion. Oh, I can cause things to burn. Okay. Magnetic. Oh, my pickup range gets bigger. Oh, but I can make my area even bigger, too. Let's set things on fire. By the way, I appreciate that they've come up with an interesting UX here that lets you, basically their area effect things also show a timer. Like they're using one piece of UI. I guess, does it count as UI if it's sort of in the world? I guess so. They're using one piece of UI to communicate two things, which is nice and convenient. Okay, it looks like I can't dodge all the time. My dodge has a cooldown. Ooh, oh, okay, fancy stuff. An active skill. Ooh, wait. Throw a bomb in front of you, dealing 200 damage in the area and exploding to 15 projectiles. That sounds cool. Thunderstrike. Calls down a thunderstrike to strike a random enemy that could be dazed or stunned. Or Shockwave Totem. Summon a ground-shaking totem at my position for 20 seconds, which fires shockwaves at the nearest enemy, dealing 100 damage and applying hemorrhage to enemies in a large area. Okay, so I drop something on the ground. But this one feels like I want to grab Shrapnel Bomb, mostly because it looks like I might have to aim it. No, okay, so is this based on my facing? Will I shoot it up now because I'm... Yes, okay, so I don't click to trigger it or anything like that, but I am deciding where it goes by aiming my cursor. So if I aim my cursor at the enemies, that's going to cause it to go in the correct, most useful direction. Get away! Okay, but I'm still not doing a great job of efficiently... Whoa, ice powers. Of efficiently picking up experience. I should check the chat real quick before I go on. Okay, so Brindley says, I wonder how the 3D effects hold up when the masses generate. Basically, one of the things that was funny about Vampire Survivors was how it could bring a modern machine to its needs with just a zillion 2D sprites. And so since this is like Vampire Survivors, but 3D, Brindley is wondering, is this going to get as crowded, and is it going to be even worse on performance? I have no idea. It'll be interesting to see. Raneth Court asked me where I got this game. I believe I picked this up on Steam. At least where I've stuck the icon on my desktop makes me think I got it on Steam. Attack speed. Ooh. So I can cast Shadow Bolt more often. Let's do that. Okay, got that guy. That's... Oh, there's some kind of ice giant. Frailty, critical damage. Sure, let's just do a little extra damage. So I'm going to definitely aim my bombs in his direction. Bomb barrage. 10 bombs in an area in front of you. Causing... Yes, let's just... Nothing but bombs. We're just all bombs all the time. So I've got the one bomb and then the flurry of bombs. Oh gosh, there are so many things that are firing area attacks at me all at once. Like, it is a full-time job just avoiding these area attacks. Let's cast Shadow Bolt more often. Ah! Oh gosh, okay. Damage increase for Shadow Bolt. I can just keep doubling down on this. Ooh, slowing targets. All your attacks can slow. Yes, okay, that seems really powerful. One of the biggest problems is, and particularly there's those guys who just like jump up on you almost like Niebuhr from Baldur's Gate. They're the guys that stress me out the most, so now that I can slow them down, that will make them much easier to deal with. So far, all the enemies that I've run into have very slow attacks, which gives me a lot of chances to evade them. I'm not sure if that's going to stay true over time. More bombs! And traps. Yeah, more bombs. We're just all bombs all the time. That's what we're doing this build. Ooh, Yeah, damage. Oh, damage increase. Every time I apply fragility, I don't know if I don't remember if I'm applying fragility to anyone right now. Oh, hey, Jawafawa just showed up in the chat. Yeah, so I totally credited you, Jawafawa, for suggesting this game to me. Let's just increase. Oh, wait. Oh, this is not just one of my bombs. This is all of my bomb skills, of which I have 3 now. So now I'm just going to increase the damage of all of my bombs. I like that, the way they sort of categorized the attacks. So that they can then, like, if I double down on one particular style of attack, I can get, like, these sort of crossover benefits. That's awesome. So all my attacks can poison, or... Yeah, let's... Better area effect on my hitness bomb attack. Sounds good. Get even more overlap between these. Oh, look at all this experience I haven't picked up yet. I really need to grab one of those skills that increases my experience range. Ooh, okay, Void. Titan's Cleaver. Slash enemies in front of you. Ah. Based on your armor power. Oh, and this is another firing at random enemies thing. Like the shadow thing. I want to go Void, actually. So the Void shows up away from me, and I can't really direct it. So I don't know, maybe it won't be that great, but it is going to damage enemies. Shrapnel Bomb gets more damage. Oh, but I want this more. Multicast chance by... Oh, so I can basically get extra casts of my abilities with this one, and it's epic. I don't know if I'll be able to detect it's happening, though, and enjoy it. Huh. Let's go damage increase. And... Oh, okay. So now my whirlwind gets bigger. There's so many enemies attacking me all at once. Suction Bomb! Yes! Oh, I have to replace one now. You know what? Let's replace the Void. I want everything to be a bomb because I have that one skill that's leveling up the bombs. All my attacks might apply Doom. Let's do multicast on Whirlwind. So let's see. Oh, yeah, you see, okay. Sometimes I do a little double swing instead of a single swing. That must be what multicast is. Okay, so I was worrying before that multicast would be a difficult skill to even recognize as happening because just I'm not paying attention to the exact frequency of all of my abilities. But if it does it in like immediate rapid fire like that, then I can tell it's happening. Okay, that's pretty clever, actually. Oh, it looks like I'm fighting spiders now, by the way, which is, it kind of reminds me of something weird Calliope said this morning, which I thought was funny. She was talking about something to do with Australia, and then she just adopted this sort of like advertiser voice and said, "Welcome to Australia, everything's a spider." And for some reason, I just found that really funny. Oh, cast frequency goes up. Let's do that. So everything is happening more often now by 15%. Okay, oh, these are active skills. Explosive trap. Do these count as bombs? Yes, they are bombs. What should I replace? What is a bomb? That's a suction bomb. Oh, I could get rid of Whirlwind. That's a little scary. The one that's right next to me is scary. Shadow Bolt, I've upgraded it already. But I've upgraded the others more. Or at least as much. I think I'm going to replace Shadow Bolt. Oh, crap. How do I move? Okay. So I no longer have Shadow Bolt. Some kind of Mega Golem. Oh, it's a Bomb Golem. No. Increase maximum health. by 15. Oh, it's Tiagro, the Eternal Guardian. Got a boss health bar at the top now. Yeah, let's go agile. Let's go faster. Okay, so something was blasting me with lightning. So I'd like to avoid that. Okay, let's go magnetic. So now I can attract things from further away. Hopefully level up a lot more. Chaos Bomb! With random negative effects? Poison Bomb, Suction Bomb. Those who trap still counts as a bomb. Bomb Barrage. Shrapnel Bomb. Whirlwind. You know what? I'm replacing Whirlwind. I am all bombs all the time, baby. Maximum health by 15. You know what? My health is getting low, and oh, crap! No. Okay. I think I need to be more careful in my use of my, oh, gosh. In my use of my little dodgy ability. Because it is apparently a hot commodity. Okay, there's a place down here where I can heal. I need to do that real quick. Oh, armor. Increasing armor by 8. That sounds good. Oh my gosh. New active skills? I don't want any of these. Okay. Oh, but I can replace them with passive. That's awesome. Damage increase. Epic power. Frontal attacks get 40%, but I'm not... I don't think I have... Oh, no, I do. Oh, right. Anything that throws in front of me. So all these bomb abilities get a 40% damage increase. And I get 2? Area effect. Oh, let's go movement speed. Holy crap. All my skills multicast? Sure. What the heck is going on? Okay, let's get passive power-ups again. Okay, fire shield. That seems valuable. What the heck? Did I just collect a bunch of experience? Everything can burn the target? Sure. What is going on? Yeah, increase my armor. More fire shield. Okay. There's heals down this way. Okay, I took damage at the same time that I healed. That wasn't helpful. Oh, holy crap. Okay, I'm at the point where I'm going to die soon, I think. Oh, here's another... a health thing. Okay. I guess I should focus on trying to kill this boss. Oh, no! Okay, I can damage him if I focus on him. I've just been focusing on surviving. I haven't really been focusing on trying to damage this guy. Shoot! Get away from me with your lightning! Stop it! I don't even know where I can heal. I don't see any heals at the edge. I might have run the map out of heals, at least for now. Oh, I accidentally dodged too early. Okay, there's like nothing useful for me out here. I think that's a trap I left a long time ago. Okay. So I haven't even been focusing on my facing. I've been just like trying to navigate away, which means I've been wasting a lot of my shots that could have taken out dangerous enemies. Dang it! Again, I dodged too early. And this is a problem I have when I'm playing God of War as well. I'll see an enemy start the anticipate for an attack, and I will dodge, but the anticipate is really long, and they'll end up hitting me after I recover from my dodge. And so I've been doing that like crazy in this game. I need to learn my learn better habits here. Okay, so what have people said in the chat since I've been able to focus? Oh, let's see here. Okay, so Commsbolt says, oh, I've got a question about State of Decay 2 updates. He said, oh, he just saw that that there's going to be update 32 scheduled next month. Yeah, if you want to ask me questions about updates, go ahead. Let's go back to the menu and see what options I have here. Because, okay, I've collected soul stones. What do I do with soul stones? Okay. Okay, so I've got multiple characters, and the blacksmith will upgrade the characters. But a lot of them are locked. And I need to level them up. Looks like this guy sees it. Is this level 1? So I've almost filled level 1, I think. And then here is the pyromancer, who's got multiple weapons that I can unlock. What about runes? What do I do with runes? No idea. I don't know what runes are for. Let's see here. Skill tree. Increase the runic power of all of my characters by 1. This is permanent. Or I can increase my... Okay, so I can get little bonuses by spending minor soul stones. So more health sounds good. Let's buy that. Let's buy some more damage. Let's buy some more speed. Oh, increase my... Oh, pickup range. That seems really valuable. I can level up so much faster. Oh, and investing in more of the resource that I'm using here. That sounds awesome. Armor by 3. Oh, health from health crystals. That's too expensive. Actually, there might not be that much more. Let's get a little bit more health. And then let's try again. Let's go. Actually, we've done the blacksmith. Let's go with the pyromancer. So, less health, but more critical damage, more damage overall. Okay, so this person is more dangerous with their attacks, but also more fragile. Got it. Oh, by the way, so Jawafawa wants me to click on one of these runes. Required... Oh, so these are things that are unlocked by achievements. Complete a match in less than 12 minutes with these... Wait, complete a match? You can complete things? I thought this was just a game that played eternally. Okay, so as I achieve things, these will unlock and provide me with some benefit, or are they just achievements? Oh, no, these are achievements. Okay. I think I kind of get it. So yeah, let's... Oh, but I have to buy... I can't just select this character. I have to buy the character, and I already spent all of my soul stones. So I can't be the pyromancer. I gotta be the barbarian again. But... Okay, it looks like we've gotten 35% of the way through this. Okay. So, there is a way to complete this level. Part of my problem was, I think I didn't... Because I didn't focus on that boss, I ended up not making very much progress. But now that I'll be leveling up faster, because I'm going to have more magnetism, and maybe making better strategic decisions about where to aim my attacks, I might be able to level up more, maybe make more progress. Maybe I can get by that boss this time and see what my progress in this level looks like after I do that. I didn't see how long that last session was. I assume it was longer than 12 minutes. So 12 minutes is probably a big achievement that you maybe need to have already leveled up a bit in order to achieve. Oh no, I got hung up on something and got hit. Okay, whirlwind gets more damage. Let's do that. Of course, that doesn't matter a lot right now because it still takes 2 attacks to kill all of these enemies, but it'll make more of a difference maybe against enemies with more health. Because, yeah, basically, if this is all I ever fought, then I would have to double the damage of this weapon to make it make a difference. Which is something you have to think about when you're sort of tuning the numbers in a video game. You have to always think, like, it's not just, like, how much damage does it do, but what actual effect does that have on the cadence of the game? Like, does it take, like, you can raise the damage of something by 5%, but if that doesn't change the number of hits it takes to kill an enemy, you've effectively done nothing. Okay, so let's grab things I didn't grab before, like Thunderclap, for instance. It's electric, slam, frontal, physical. Okay, so it's the ground in front of me, so now I actually do need to focus on aiming. Okay, this Thunderclap doesn't... Okay, it's pretty infrequent, and it's close range. Okay, so it's effective, but I have to really let enemies get close for it to be useful. I hoped that it would be a little bit more of a useful long-range skill here. There might be one that I'm willing to get rid of later on. All my attacks could cause doom. That seems valuable. Reducing all damage taken by 2, though. Let's go with that one. That seems... I mean, its color was rarer, and so that made me like it more, too. It is funny how you can sort of get... I don't know, habituated to things like just wanting the fancier rarity color regardless of the content. Block powers. I'm not sure what blocking is and how that's different from armor. Let's see here. Oh, so Comswell, by the way, had that question earlier on about State of Decay 2. It's about equipment organization. They say they found it weird that that the equipment in your supply locker isn't organized in a way that groups like things together. I agree, but I actually I lodged created a task basically where I sort of went through and said, this is what I would expect as a player. This is sort of the grouping and the ordering, and so I believe that somebody is working on that because they asked me to do. I didn't just do that out of the blue. They asked me to do that, and so I think somebody is working on that. I don't expect it in Update 32 because Update 32 is a very specific, like, we're just putting a little bit of content into the game. But look forward in a future update, because I think, I can't guarantee it's in there. Jawafawa might know much more than I do about what's actually going on the State of Decay 2 team. But that is a thing that we're paying attention to. So, there you go. I'm going to make my armor power 8, because I genuinely don't know what block power is. Because I think armor power... I think that that's like damage reduction. I think that's what that is. I'm not actually certain. Okay, so Thunderstrike. Wait, isn't that the one I already have? Well, this is Thunderclap. Oh, this is a random enemy. You know, I kind of liked the way that I was sort of hyper-specialized with bombs with my previous guy. And so that kind of makes me want to like go for like all electrical attacks if I can. Movement speed goes up, damage goes up. Let's go movement speed. Okay, oh, area of effect for Thunderstrike or all of my electric powers. Well, this is clearly better. It's where it gave me like 3 choices, which were, you know, level up this power, level up that power, or level up them both. And I'm like, oh, them both, obviously. Okay, let's go Shockwave Totem here. So that means I'm placing this thing, which will just keep firing at nearby enemies. And how often do I place a new one? Look, okay, there's a second one there. Oh no, Tagro the Eternal Guardian! Okay, so... Oh, get away from me. Get away from me with your stupid beam. How long does that freaking beam last? Okay, let's... Yeah, make the area effect in that even better because... Oh, gosh. Okay, no, no. Stop it. You see, I have to stay so far away from that dude. Because I can't dodge frequently enough to stay out of range of that thing. Okay, being more resilient is good. Ooh, thunderclap because... Oh, okay, it's 45%. That's a lot. Because I can't really aim a lot of my powers. Stop. There. Oh, I can get behind stuff. Oh, I wasn't thinking about being able to get behind stuff. That's cool. Okay, I think he's done lasering me. He's not done saw blading me. Lightning bolt, actually, 3. Okay, this is what I want. Something that I can actually aim. So I'm gonna keep aiming at him. Wait, did it say it aims or is it random? Oh, it might be random targets actually. Oh gosh, I was not thinking about that. Okay, multicast. Damage for the... Yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm occasionally damaging this guy, but I'm not doing a great job of being able to focus on him. Stomp. Sure, let's do Stomp. It's very similar to... Oh, wait. Oh, did he... He fell! He fell! Yeah, let's make Stomp better. Okay, yeah, I like this Stomp ability. It's pretty cool. Critical damage. Cast frequency. Heroic strike. Oh, would I... Oh, I've got all of these attacks now. So it's a slow attack that strikes targets in a large area in the direction you're aiming and confuses them. Or I could just do passive power-ups, because I don't want to do bombs. I did bombs last time. But I would have to replace my normal attack with this. Or like the totem or something. I'm not a huge fan of the totem. Just because I can't really... It's just so out of control. Yeah, let's replace that. And then also... Increase my health. And then also... yeah, let's multicast that. And then... Nope. Too many active skills. Let's go... Stomp gets even bigger. I must have collected a ton of experience over here. I don't want to go slower. This was cast more often. Oh my gosh! All my electric things go up in power, yes. Oh, this is starting to get silly. I love it. Yeah, I think this is more successful than the bomb situation was. Mostly just because I've got these two overlapping large damage increases, I think. Okay, yeah, I know. I like the set that I've got. Stomp does more damage, or... Oh, everything does more area. Look at all these guys falling down. Lethality. Gangrene. Every time you apply a stack of I don't stack fragility yet. You know what? Let's do I keep seeing that fragility dependent thing, so let's do that. Yeah. Something is webbing me. Stop webbing me, spiders. My time really only at 6.5 minutes? I feel like I've been playing this longer. It's one of those like things where it's like when you're doing something intense, it makes it feel like time is passing more slowly. It's like bullet time. All right. More cast frequency. Oh, looks like we got Alfred the Fallen King now. Okay, so Thunderclap and Stomp would get a damage increase. Oh, gosh, he hit me with a lot. Okay. So I can't let that ability hit me ever. Crap! I was hitting the spacebar to get out of it. Just barely missed the window. But it looks like I've leveled up to level 2, whatever that means. Collected a bunch of materials. Okay, let's go back to the menu again. Whew, okay, so other folks have showed up. Orathaus is here. Hi, Orathaus. Coalition says, good run. Let's unlock a new character. Because we can. Boink. And select that character. And then on the skill tree, let's go with a... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oh, I can't afford anything, can I? Nope, can't afford anything. Okay, these runs are short enough. Let's do one more. This, just so we can sort of see what it's like to play with a Pyromancer. Aw. This apparently, I feel like... Oh, I thought I felt like I made more progress on Scorching Valley than I did, but this is saying 35.8%, which I think is the same number as last time, which makes me think maybe I don't fully understand what this percentage means. So... Because I feel like I definitely got further last time. Okay, so this guy has got a more targeted ability here, and it looks like it does kind of a random amount of damage? I kind of like the added intentionality here. The question is this guy also going to have a different set of, like, upgrades? Also, I don't know what that particular resource is for. So far, I've only used the little soul crystal dealies. Okay, so this... I have to kind of line the enemies up in order to get maximum effect out of this. I also need to focus a little bit more on picking up the experience. Okay, so I haven't actually been paying attention to where my experience accumulates. It looks like it's at along the bottom of the screen. It's yellow to make it match the stuff I'm picking up. Okay. So I can multicast or apply poison to targets. Let's multicast. It's a legendary power. Oh yeah, so there. Yes, I am sometimes sending out 2 fire blasts, or whatever these things are called. I'm actually pretty frequently sending them out. Like, I didn't actually look at what percentage chance of multicast there was, but it... Oh wait, no, I'm reading some of these as being 2, and they're actually... It is just 1 still. When it's 2, they go one after the other. I thought I was seeing 2 on top of each other, but I'm just seeing the normal appearance of this ability, which... There we go. There was a multicast. Okay, I thought I was just seeing frequent multicasts, but I wasn't. This guy's got a little bit more health than I want to deal with. Meteor. Okay, this is one I haven't seen before. Hurls a large meteor at a random enemy. 500 damage. Strong pushback, stun, and burn. Okay, so I can't aim this one. But it might multicast sometimes. That's kind of cool. Okay, yes. Let's going back through old areas. Oh, there was a multicast. Yes, health goes up by 5. That seems valuable. So yeah, these attacks that hit randomly are interesting because it's like, they're definitely valuable because they reduce the overall number of enemies on the board. But because you can't target them, you can't really use them strategically. It's just nice to have ambient damage happening. Critical strikes can bleed. I don't know how often critical strikes happen. I don't know how to recognize when they're happening. But multicast, I like increasing the likelihood of multicast because I can definitely tell when that's happening. I don't know if I can tell. It might be just that I don't know what to look for, but I don't know if I can tell right now whether whether a critical hit is happening. Except by just, I guess, watching the health bars? Okay, so this guy's gonna bug me. Quit. Quit hogging me. Come on. Okay. Oh, Firewalk. What's this? Leave a trail behind you. Okay. Absolutely. And then critical damage goes up. Armor goes up by 16. Let's raise critical damage. Let's just imagine that that's a useful thing. Oh wow, okay, this Firewalk thing is pretty effective actually. Enemies are taking significant damage from it. So it's not always on, but when it's on, I can... Ooh, Fire Shield. I've done that before. I'm just gonna be all fire all the time. That's my plan. Oh no! Gamuth, the incarnation of fire! Ow. Okay. Sure, magic missiles. Okay. Ow! Okay, this is hard to dodge. It's very fat. And it gets aimed at me pretty well. Okay, at least there's some randomness to it. If I put some distance between me and him, I'm more likely to survive. This is... I'm definitely not doing great. Oh, did I get him? I got him. So is this... Okay, let's see. I think that I'm probably getting a bunch of stuff here. Okay, so all of my burst gets at higher area effect, or all of my area. So Meteor and Firewalk, or Fire Shield and Magic Missiles. Let's go Meteor and Firewalk. Get area effect increases. Damage from Magic Missiles goes up by 45%, or Meteor by 30%. Let's do 45%. I don't want any of these, but too bad. Okay, more stuff happening in the direction I'm aiming is good. Sure, Doom. Area modifier goes up. Arcane Disc? Okay. So just more crap in front of me. So yeah, I thought fire was going to be my theme, and it is one of my themes. But stuff that I shoot in front of me seems to be another theme of mine. Okay, so those arcane discs. Those are my discs that are coming back to me, right? I'm not being hit by an enemy attack. All right. Okay. Oh, increased health by a lot. Absolutely. Oh, crap, crap, crap. There. Oh, just barely made it out of that situation. Okay, I need to get some more experience. Let's pick up some experience from this other place that was terrible before. Spontaneous combustion. So I'm just going to be burning everybody. That's great. Yes. Actually remember to point my attacks at the enemies. Chaos Golem. Okay, you know what? I kind of want a Chaos Golem. Do I? No, I don't. I don't care. Let's go with... Ooh, Magnetic. Which then immediately... Oh, damage increase. Just Firewalk? Just... Sure, Firewalk. Oh, more health. Yeah, let's go more health. And then Fire Bolt. Wait, is this not what I already have? Fire Slash is different from Fire Bolt? Okay, let's go Fire Bolt, and let's replace my weird disc that freaks me out with it. doom. Okay, so now I'm shooting 2 fire things out of myself that are different in only subtle ways. Okay, and there's some lieutenant-type enemies. Firework skill happens more often. Oh, let's go fragility. Just because I know there's things tied to fragility that I might benefit from getting access to. I don't want any of these. Okay, so I've gotten Fateful Strikes multiple times. Does that mean that it's getting better? Or am I wasting that choice? Because it doesn't stack. Yeah, Firebolt gets more powerful. That's cool. I don't know. Which of my attacks is the bolt and which one is the slash? Yeah, Meteor goes up too. That's great. Oh no! The Eternal Guardian! Ah, with his laser lightning. Lightning laser. Where did my cursor go? There it is. Nope. Don't want any of these. Let's go Relentless. Okay, I'm hitting him more frequently than I was before. Fire Slash does more damage. Or way more health. Way more health. Yeah, I feel like this ability, the fact that this character can direct their attacks a lot more targetedly, oh wow, than, I just flew, than my other character, is a big deal. Like, that I was able to take that guy out so much faster. Part of it is because he showed, instead of being the first enemy, he was the second enemy, so I was already doing more damage generally. Greater area effect. Okay, so I just picked up a massive pile of experience. Arcane Sparks. 200 damage and apply exposed, which increases their damage more. And Brittle increases the target's skill cooldowns. Okay, so I would be... Yeah, I'm going to replace this. I think this is going to be more valuable for me. Sure, armor power goes up. Yeah, more area effect on the giant meteors. Don't want any of these. More fire shield. Armor power, sure. Wait, what are these blue things? Are those mine or theirs? I can't tell. I don't know what those are. Hi there, Misfit Toast. Thanks for joining me. I can't read right now, but I'm glad you're here. Oh, the sparks. These are the sparks. The blue things are the sparks. I didn't pay attention. I thought it was a directed attack like the magic missiles, but it wasn't. Okay. I guess we'll do more poison bolts. Okay, well, I'm glad that these things are mine instead of theirs, but I kind of miss, actually, the fact that I had another directed attack available to me. So I need to pay attention to these descriptions. Because these are a little bit more like the meteors. Oh, man, this firewalk ability is great against these enemies that just jump up on you. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I kind of want... Oh, fire types get more multicast, absolutely. Yeah, these little arcane guys, I mean, I think they're doing a bunch of damage, but... I don't know, they're not going to be that great against bosses. Sheer amount of damage I'm doing is crazy. Whoa! right. Ah. Okay, let's get a bunch of experience. Oh, boring. Sure, critical damage. I don't even know how often I do criticals, but whatever. I like damage. You might notice that, like, I tend to choose the thing that does more damage more often than anything else. Oh, yikes! Okay, so these guys are freaking scary. Not a fan of their poison attacks. Thank you very much. Please walk through my fire. Thank you. Okay. Damage by 10%. Crit damage by 24. Let's do damage by 10. Consistency over luck. Ah! Hey, you guys, stop it. Oh! Wait, that was mine. Okay. My own getting scared of my own meteors is certainly a thing. There's so much crap on screen right now. Like, I don't even know how to read what's going on. Active skills. Okay, so I'm not a fan of these arcane things. They're just making the screen really busy. Okay, going faster and cast frequency going up for 10 seconds periodically. Or damage is going up by 50% periodically. You know, cast frequency going up by 40 is almost like damage going up by... It's close. I'm going to go with this. And replace the arcane with it. So, okay, so I've got fewer attacks in the world now. But periodically, I'm going to be, like, super empowered to be casting stuff more often. Oh, no! Keitha's the Prophetess! I don't know who Keitha's the Prophetess is, but I don't like her. I think she's probably a bad person. Okay. Sure, let's slow all my targets. That sounds great. Is that Keitha's? Okay, that must be Keitha's over there. Let's point all our crap in her direction. Oh, I just noticed there's an icon pointed at her. Was she like a Medusa-type character? Alright. So, oh, there she is. Hi. So when she's on screen... Okay, I don't get the icon when she's on screen. So the world is so busy, it's actually really difficult to keep track of where people are. All my frontal attacks get more area effect. Sure. Okay, so I saw that there is a health thing somewhere near the edge of the screen. At least I thought I saw one. Oh, shoot. What was... Okay, well, I mean, I guess if I wanted to put some distance between me and the enemies, that's one way to do it. Keitha's attacks do seem easier to escape than some of the other bosses' attacks. Hey, oh gosh, okay, that's a bomb guy. Oh, here you go. Here is the healing. Power-ups. Yes, more meteors. Or every time I play... Ooh, fragility with slow. Okay, that sounds good. Crap! Alright. Keitha's Prophetess, come on. Where is she again? I'm just losing track of this woman. There's just so much crap on the screen. I can't keep up with where she is. Oh, did I get her? I know her health was low. Yes, I think I got her. Okay, where is... Ah, there is her... amber-colored nonsense. Okay, here we go. Okay, I go slower, but I've got that thing that makes me go faster. Let's do it. Damage modifier goes up. Fire slash goes faster. Oh, that's all I got? I guess I'm late enough in the game now. Oh, gosh, okay. Okay, actually, being this slow is actually problematic. I am not happy with my slowness that I just obtained. Okay. I don't like that choice I made. I think I should never, ever accept slowness. I feel like I'm just feeling the sluggishness more than I expected to. I like that they still put on, like, the same early enemies that I faced before, even this late in the game. They didn't just fully replace them, so I get to see my new abilities just, like, annihilate those guys. Okay. No, I don't want any of these. Let's go. No, not doing that again. Cast frequency. Let's go cast frequency. Why not? Oh no, the Chaos Bringer! I am not freaking prepared for the Chaos Bringer. I don't even know where the Chaos Bringer is. Is it this guy? Oh shoot! What is... That area effect is enormous! Okay, apparently he's taking damage from something I'm doing. Shoot! Ah! Eliminate monsters to summon... What are you talking about? I've already got a Lord. I'm assuming this guy... That's what a Lord is. I mean, the Chaos Bringer... Ow! Gosh! Chaos Bringer sounds like a Lord-type title. I mean, who but Lords gets an epithet, right? No! He's gonna hit me with every one of these. I gotta really focus on him here. Sure, let's burn the target. Oh, no. Nope. Okay, I couldn't tell if that was gonna go through the rocks or not. I'm actually still not sure whether I know if it did. Oh, did I get him? I got him! I got him! I've been alive for 13 minutes. That's nuts. Okay, okay. Bloodlust lasts longer. That's good. Passive power-ups. Let's slow them some more. Again, I'm not sure if, since I've already selected slow, I'm not sure if that stacks or not. My health is not great. Both in the game and in real life. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of respite here, which is nice. Oh, but now I've got shiny blue wolves. That's not cool. Wolves are supposed to be a certain color. They're not supposed to be shiny. Oh, these enemies all have so much health. Wait, what are you doing here? You weren't there a second ago. Yeah, everything is taking way too much damage to kill. Okay, so I think I don't know if I'm even killing any enemies at this point. I'm just, like, trying to point things at them, hoping they eventually get worn down, but they're all so resilient now. Yeah, they're sometimes getting killed. They're mostly getting killed by my meteors. And I am not leveling up hardly at all anymore. Oh, I just noticed I've got objectives. Eliminate Lords of the Void, 4 out of 5. And I'm almost ready to summon the next Lord. I had not even noticed the objectives until just this moment. They're in the upper right corner of the screen if you've had trouble in noticing them. So I'm fairly close to summoning another Lord, I guess, if I ever kill another thing. Okay, so let's try to level up faster. Yeah, even these, like, common tiny enemies are not being killed by my meteors, which are sort of my super-powered abilities here. The ones that can do more damage because I can't aim them. I'm pretty sure that's a factor here, that, like, things that you can't aim are allowed to do more damage. At least that's a pretty common thing. It's like, oh yeah, I do more damage, but you can't control it. Ha ha ha. Oh. Okay, so I'm not expecting to be able to survive the final Lord, whenever that even happens. I don't even know if I'll get to the final Lord. I'm proud of making it this far, though. Block power. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get block power. I don't know what block power does, but maybe it's an essential thing that I should have gotten much earlier in the process. And getting a little bit now will be the difference between life and death. I don't know. I really, really need to focus on killing these enemies instead of just plinking at them and not accomplishing much. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting some, but it's taking a maddening long time. Come on, give me more damage boosts. No, I don't need a new active skill. Bloodlust. I guess I'll just keep getting. I'll keep leveling up and picking skills that just level me up more without actually getting anything else. That's my plan. That's my brilliant freaking strategy. My progression loop is going to be just a circle. With each bit of progression I get, increasing the amount of progression I get. And that's all it does. Okay, these guys do drop a fair amount of freaking experience, which is great. Fine. Oh wait, Agile! I should have grabbed Agile! That could have counteracted some of the movement problems that I took. Oh, there we go. Columeth. Columeth cometh. Oh gosh, everything is damaging me. Like, it's not even the guy. Oh wait, there's this. Oh, this. What is this column of blue light? I don't know, but it's bad for me. Whatever it is. What is that? Okay. Not a big fan of Columeth. Would like not to be killed by him. There he is. Oh, I fought this guy before. Is he vulnerable to fire? He looks like he should be. Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. I think I'm getting hit by little bomb dudes. I think that's what's catapulting me across the screen sometimes. Okay, where is the guy? The guy is this way. Whoa! Okay. My stuff is hitting an obstacle. Sure. More... Oh, well, max health by 15. That's the closest thing I'm going to get to healing right now. I think I'm just out of healing on the map. But... I can at least, if I earn upgrades, I can at least upgrade my health. So picking up experience is good for me, on the off chance I can get a healing upgrade. Oh, this column of something is chasing me. Stop it. Stop chasing me. Hey. Hey, Ice Guy, have you noticed that I'm setting you on fire? That doesn't bother you? Oh, get me, ow, get me out of here. Ah! Oh, shoot, I can't move anymore. I think he must have slowed me down. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. I wish I could tell what my dodging cooldown looked like, because I'm just sort of making it up. All right. Oh, yes. Okay. No, don't want an active skill. I want critical damage, I guess? Not doing this. Okay, I did heal. Okay, good. I mean, I'm still screwed probably, but I did heal. So I'm slightly less screwed than before. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Hey, man. Oh, gosh, okay. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, I've got him halfway down. Oh, what is happening here? Oh! I just backed right into a stupid thing. Okay. Oh, get this thing away from me. Okay, come on, come on. Experience, experience, experience. Okay, these little 5s, they keep hitting me. The little, like, the guys that run up on me and do 5 damage and knock me away, they're going to be what kills me. Like, it's not going to be the big things. It's just going to be a million little plinks from those guys. Okay, here he is, here he is. Damage increase. Yes, all my fire skills. Thank you. Where has that been my whole freaking life? Okay. Oh, it's getting so close. I am gonna fail at this, but it's gonna be extra tragic because I got so close. Come on. Keep it. Oh, you see that? Look at that. Oh! Look at his health. Look at his health. It's so close. Oh. Okay. Ran, of course, says I should have chosen Agile so that I could lead my team in 2-week sprints. I wanted to make like a scrum joke there too, and I'm glad that somebody did. I'm glad. Okay, well, this does seem like a game that I enjoy. So thank you, Jawafawa, for suggesting it. Let's see, what have I earned? I've got a bunch of these little stony things. Still not unlocked any runes, but whatever. I haven't won any games yet. Still no achievements. Wait, have I done some achievements? Hold on. There's 7 of 173. What have I done? Ah! I eliminated at least 1 Lord of the Void. At least 2. Okay, so I've done a few things. That's nice. The Blacksmith. Okay, so I need to reach Prestige level 10 with the Pyromancer, and I'm only at... Oh, hey, I've unlocked a bunch of other people! Or have I? No, I haven't. What am I talking about? So I need to complete a match at all in order to unlock anyone else. I liked this guy, though. This guy, I liked him better than the other dude. So... But yeah, I think I need to... I think the only thing I can really unlock right now is skill bits. So... What is this? Ooh, recover health when I level up. That could be helpful. Let's do some health recovery. Oh, number of dashes. And that costs 3. Oh, that costs a different resource. The corrupted soulstones. I've collected that, apparently. And yes, I want to do another dash. That sounds amazing. So let's do more damage. And critical damage more often. Okay, so it looks... I don't know what my baseline is. Okay, oh, let's definitely increase my movement speed, too. Yeah, pickup radius, so I can level up faster. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. More soulstones. Can't get this anymore. Let's raise my maximum health a bunch. Oh, and now I need one of these to go any higher with that. And armor power. Oh, any attack that would kill you restores your health to 50%? I need 5 of this! Okay, fine. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. I guess we'll just increase our damage modifier. There we go. All right. Skills bot. Okay, so Jawafawa is suggesting that I should check out my settings. My settings? Why? Auto level up. Oh, so I can decide if I want to push a button to level it up. Whether I want to see enemy health bars. I can mess up with my crosshair size and color. That's pretty cool. Damage number colors. Oh, so I can tell when enemies are burned and things like that. Okay. Oh, that sounds like chaos. What was it you wanted me to look? You wanted me to look at graphics? Okay, so yeah. Special effects visibility, quality very high, limit frame rate. What do you want me to look at? Oh, hey there, Sunny Games joined. I didn't notice. Hi there, Sunny Games. Special effects. Okay, the slider controls how visible special effects are. Setting it to lower makes it so special effects are more transparent and increase gameplay visibility. Okay, so if I want to take this down to like 50% or something like that, then I'll be able to more clearly see the enemies with all the other stuff that's going on. Okay, I will have to, Okay, so now I have to decide. I've got half an hour until my next meeting. I was going to quit now. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end the episode. But I'm going to do one more episode to try it with the special effects settings that Jawafawa suggested, okay? So let's do that. So here's a subscribe button for people watching on YouTube later. Here are more videos, and the video we're going to make right now, another one with this game, is going to go right there. So click on that if you want to keep going.